Today I want to talk about faith. And I got to give you a disclaimer. I have no degrees in religion. I simply talk from a girl who goes to church every Sunday, and I love my faith. I was raised Catholic, and I also speak from somebody who struggled with years of infertility, and I went through my share of eating disorders. So I just wanted to talk about it today, specifically because yesterday was Easter and it was fresh on my mind, about, or speak to those girls who are battling with infertility. And maybe my experience can shed some light on it for you. When I had infertility and I was going through hypothalamic amenorrhea, I got myself to that place because of my beliefs on my faith. So I was trying to prepare myself for battle. I didn't know what my call would be, and I wanted to be prepared for it. So I used that as an excuse to, overtrain and undereat. I wanted to be as thin as possible because I thought that made life as easy as possible. And, it tended to be what you read in the magazines is the thinner you are, the more people like you. The prettier you are, the more advantages you get. And I said, okay, well, fine. I'm going to try to use all of that for the glory of my faith. Whatever it is that I'm called to do, I'm going to make sure that I can handle it. So I was deep within HA before I realized that I wasn't very healthy. I thought I was very healthy. I was doing all of these things to be healthy for, like I said, answering the call. But after a while, I started thinking, oh, wait a minute, I don't have a period, and that feels like a problem. And I started digging into the fact that I was made to procreate. And it started driving me absolutely bonkers that I hadn't had a period in over 3 years. And it led me on the whole path of recovery. But it was really hard to take on the path of recovery because I had thought that everything I was doing was for the sake of my faith and being able to handle physically and mentally whatever was thrown at me. But the beautiful thing is that after I recovered my period, I was better able to handle things physically and mentally. I hadn't realized by being in infertility so long that I wasn't nearly as strong as I could have been. So through my whole experience, I thought to myself, what could I pass on to you? And I've got 4 thoughts for you. So first and foremost, you were given the ability to procreate. Whether or not you decide you want to have kids, that's the way we were designed for. And every time we are not able to procreate, our fertility shuts down, everything else in our body slowly shuts down as well. They say that it's not vital. You go to the doctor's office and they say something like, oh, well, unless you want to have kids right now, it's really okay. But it's not. It's not. Your hormones are connected to your skin, your bones, your brain, your gut health. Everything is connected to your hormones, even your teeth. So, yes, we were made to procreate. We were made to be able to have that ability. And to ignore that is to ignore our design. And moreover, the next point I wanted to make is that we are not supposed to be like men. It says in the Bible how we were created from Adam, and it's specifically, we're specifically given a different name. And that different name, while we're similar to men, we are not. We were created to be a complement. And it took me a long time to figure out that in my infertility, I was I was living in a way that was more into that masculine energy. I was trying to control things. I was trying to take charge. And that stress on top of everything else was creating this horrible storm within me that kept me from being fertile. And another point I wanted to make is that none of this is beyond God's control. God can do anything. But the reason why I was infertile is because I had to be taught. I had to be shown. And I have no doubt that my experience is one of the reasons why I'm talking to you today. And I'm hoping that it'll lead me to talk to as many women as I can and to help as many women as I can. I believe that when we are in infertility, we are only a portion of who we are meant to be. And when we are fully functioning at the level of what we've been created to be, we are used for so much more. So if you are sitting in infertility the way I was, consider the fact that this is being used to teach you. This is being used to bring you into more of what you were created for. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the fact that you are not broken, which connects back to the very beginning where I said that we were designed to be this way. We were designed to have a safety in order to bring in children into the world. And if we are not in a place that is safe, that ability shuts off. So either it's true that you are not in a place that is safe, or you are creating a place that is not safe. We are responding to our stimulus exactly the way we were designed to be. God is so much smarter than us. We are not broken when we are in infertility. He's trying to show us that we are not in a place that can bring in a child. So hold fast to the faith. There is so much depth in it, and do not give up hope, but don't stop searching for answers either. God gave us these people that are stepping into our lives. God gave us the knowledge that we've built throughout the time about our health. None of that is by accident. While I am science-based in my approach to helping women with their fertility, I am not science-bound, because I know that there are a lot of things that are outside of my knowledge with the way God has designed things. He's a lot smarter than me, definitely. So keep searching. Listen to the people that he places into your life. Listen to the information that he's putting into your lap, because it is all for the glory of his design. Good luck out there, and I'll talk to you soon.